here's a piece of white cardstock. Again, I just want to show you what I did. So for this part right here, I used our shimmer brush as well as our water brush, because the shimmer brush doesn't have a wide brush. So what I did was, as you can see here, I squeezed a little bit of the, you don't even have to squeeze it. I mean, you could do it however you want, but you get a lot when you squeeze it. So just be mindful of that. And then this is our water brush. We have 3 different thicknesses. We have a fine one, a medium, and then we have this one that's perfect for creating washes. So what I'm going to do is add a little water. As you know, you fill this up with water, so this is so awesome. And then of course it has that wonderful shimmer. And so what you do, and so see, this is so light that you can't even really see it. At least I don't see it in the camera. So in which case you would add more. Ooh, see it, I mean, you get a lot. So I'll probably use that on another project. But see, you just kind of mix it with water, not too much, and then you'll be able to see the wash. And so that's a great little detail for you to add journaling or a title, which is what I did. In the inspiration layout, it didn't have that, but I wanted to put the name of the little falls that we went on an adventure. Rob and I, this is my Rob, we went on an adventure to find this in Oviedo, close to where we live. And we found it. We had such a wonderful time, and we had to go through all these little bridges. It was so fun. We had a great day. So I wanted to document that. But that's what I did with that. And then you saw me, this stamp set here that's called This Happened. This is from the March stamp of the month, which is only available in March, okay? And so this is great for journaling and all your scrapbook pages, okay? So I used the This Happened, but I didn't want the happened part. And so this is a great technique so that you can use your stamps however you want. So you just mask off, and this is just sticky tape that comes on a roll. I think I probably got it at, who knows, Dollar Tree, or I've had it for a long time. I don't remember, maybe Target, I don't know. Then you remove it. Okay, and then you can stamp it. Okay, and then you can color it however you want to. I chose to use, again, my shimmer brush, and so I could, in this case, since I stamped it over, I could do like a little ombre effect and just do half of it. Okay, so there's that. And if you want to dry it right away, use your heat tool, which is always a good idea if you're going to put photos down, to heat set it. Okay. Then the I Heart Us came, that's this little embellishment right here. This came from the I Heart Us. This is the stamping or the card making set. There's 2. This is fantastic. I love this. This is how I created this entire wreath, okay, from all the little flowers. This little flower here, I stamped all these pieces, all of these ones right here. I don't know if you can tell that I stuck them down. I stamped them ahead of time and cut them on my Scan and Cut. And then this one I did in 2 pieces. I did it in charcoal, and then I did it in the mint and cut it out with the Scan and Cut. And then I cut the little mint color one and popped it up. See how it's white underneath? And then I used my watercolor, my water brush, this medium size, although a thin one, the small one would have been better. And then I used the ink pad as a watercolor palette, so I really wanted the colors to match. So I used the pixie and the raspberry to do that. And then the center got really muddled looking, and that's because That, see, if I had to do it over again, I followed the instructions, but my recommendation is if you're in a watercolor, don't use a dye ink pad. I was surprised that they said to do that. This would be much better to do this because this is not going to react. See how that got all messy? But you know what? It's okay. It's supposed to look watercolory. And there's a line that I created when I stamped this as an afterthought. I got that line. Again, I'm not gonna worry about that or fuss about that. No fuss. This is a no drama zone. That's what I tell my students. No drama. Or I say, save it for your mama. They're 4- and 5-year-olds, so you know, if you have a parent of a, if you're a parent of a 4- or 5-year-old, you know, drama is plenteous. But anyway, they're super sweet. So then, for the ombre effect of these little words, this came from the Word Fetty stamp set. Love this. I love it. I am just so enjoying. I really want to make some more projects. So I stamped it first completely with the pixie, and then I went in and I only stamped like half of it with the raspberry, which is my favorite of the pinks. I'm not really a pink girl, but I like that pink. And then look how cool that looks. Isn't that neat? And then I did the same. Now with this one, I'm supposed to use mint and sweet leaf. I do like these two together. There's just a little light, hard to read, but I don't have the sage. I can't believe I don't have a certain color. So guess what? I need to order. I need to make myself a list. But I am going to first ink it with the mint, which is another one of my faves. And then halfway, sort of kind of halfway, with the sweet leaf. And you'll see that this is really super hard to read, I think. See that? I mean, the effect is really cool. So to fix that, I just went over it with my Le Pen drawing pen. And that makes it a whole lot easier to read it. Okay. And then another thing, so like I said, this flower right here, I think it was probably would have been better. Again, I'm not going to say it was a mistake. It's a beautiful oops. That's what we say in preschool. It's a beautiful oops, and those happen in life, and you just have to go with it. But if that's going to really rock your world and really not make you a happy camper, happy crafter, then I would use this intense black. I'm telling you, I love this. Love it. I have not reached for my Memento, for my archival, for any of those inks whatsoever ever since that arrived. So I could stamp this 2 times, and if I want to add the, ooh, see, this is really drippy right now. So I could just color in this part and then cut it out, right? So that I can pop it up, and then just so the colors don't mix, I'm going to color, I'm going to stamp it again, right? And then this time, say you don't have a watercolor palette, or I like to match it exactly, especially if I have the color, why not? So what I would do is start with the lighter one, which is the Pixie. What you do is you squeeze it a little bit, and that transfers the color here to the palette, and then you just kind of like that, right? And you could do as little or as much as you want, obviously. And then I'm going to come in with the raspberry and just add a little dimension. Like that. And maybe a little more pixie up here. Oh shoot. This is just a play for play. And then I'm gonna clean it off. Come in here with this is canary. I'm gonna do the center here. And we could do these flowers with canary if we want. I didn't. I did it with the raspberry or the pixie, one of those two. And then I took my water or my shimmer brush and I colored that part of the flower. Okay, and so see, so that's it. So I just want to show you some of those elements. And again, I thank you for watching, and please visit my website and join my March Madness. You could win a Cricut cartridge, be entered to win the Artistry Cricut cartridge. So again, I thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.